UWC Online, I'm Frank Wyatt. I came here tonight to wrestle. I'm going to get in that ring later this evening. And I'm going to hopefully wrestle one of the biggest, the bestest, and better than all the restest. I'll see you out there.
Ladies and gentlemen, next up is Beefcake the Mighty, Frank Wyatt, in this open challenge that he issued earlier against Joey O'Reilly, the Dragon Sword, taking him up on the offer.
And here we go with a rather unorthodox matchup here. The open challenge was laid out earlier tonight by the big 347-pound monster Frank Wyatt. Answering the call is the 178-pound, I would say.
Keep my seat warm for me.
Oh, that's what I'm doing. You have yourself some fun. You experience my world now.
A little blown up.
Yeah. Yeah. You're good for the business, kid. Don't worry. Collar of a tie up here, and look at the power already being exerted by Frank Wyatt.
Now I know on good authority, these two are actually pretty close friends. This is going to be good. This is going to be a competition. It's going to be a straight up wrestling match.
Of course, you've got the power and strength of Frank Wyatt matched up with the speed and agility of Joey O'Reilly. Whoa! Just like that is exactly what he's going for.
Oh, he's not going to monkey flip that, man.
No, he's going to go for he's going to try and roll him over into a pin. Oh, and he just dropped him down.
You hear me call him Beefcake the Mighty?
I did. I heard something like that.
Well, you heard exactly that. That's what I said.
I was up here laughing. I'll tell you that. Oh, there's those nice thrusting kicks on the part of Joey O'Reilly. Hits off the rope with a running boot to the face.
That breaks the big man down.
Wait a minute. Standing moonsault into a pin attempt.
Don't cut the man short. Joey O'Reilly's here to go.
I like the way he's using his offense, just clubbing blows to the big man, trying to find any way to send him down.
If you notice, Wyatt is not.
Oh!
Every time Joey's going for those shots, Wyatt was covering up. He was minimizing impact. That way he doesn't take one of those shots that could be like a sucker punch, which will knock you out.
Only a 2 count, able to kick out after that huge gut-wrench suplex. Now Joey just lighting him up once again.
We talked earlier about how Cecil was uncharacteristically strong. Now this man right here, Frank Wyatt, is not only is he a big man, not only can he wrestle, and he can wrestle with some of the best of them, but this is one of the strongest men pound for pound on our roster.
Kicks the leg, shoves him down. Going for that step over toe hold.
It's stuff like that. It's uncharacteristic stuff you don't expect. Things you don't expect to see. He's got that step over toe hold right there.
Wait a minute, pin attempt here. 2. Only a 2 count. You got to give it up to Frank Wyatt. He's been on quite a roll ever since he first debuted here a few months back.
Exactly. This is one of the shining stars of the New Talent Initiative. So finally, Sean Douglas did something right. The man did something. Oh! A little bit of sexy time for Mr. Wyatt.
Wait a minute. 2 count. Well, it was a 2 count.
It really was a 2 count.
Before you got up here, I was already talking about the size difference. You've got 347 pounds of Frank Wyatt, and about nice. Keep up into a jumping back kick, hits the ropes, trying to take him down with the lariat.
You can't take that man down with one closer.
Wait a minute, springboards off into a back kick.
Right to
his knee.
Right to the belly.
And he's down on the mat. This could be his opportunity. Joey's going for something here off the ropes. Oh, and he misses with the shooting star press.
Oh, man. Is Wyatt doing a body scissors?
Wyatt going for look at this, into that pin attempt.
2.
Somehow just got his shoulder up at 2. As I
we couldn't see from our vantage point, but Mike Underwood saw the arm was up. The shoulder was up just barely.
Wait a minute, rolls him over into a pin attempt. There it is.
Not bad.
I'll let you announce the winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Beefcake the Mighty, Frank Wyatt.
Frank Wyatt gaining victory here in this open challenge matchup that he asked for. and it's good that these two are friends, because I think we may see them in the ring a few more times in the future.
I wouldn't mind that at all. I love a heated rivalry, just big enemies. They just want to rip each other's throats out. But I also like the spirit of competition, some sportsmanship, if you will.
Yeah, you don't get to see it that much anymore.
Questions. A lot of questions were answered at UWC 6. Can Harker Dirge withstand his toughest challenge from Bo Sawyer? Can he overcome the injuries? And I answered all of those questions, and I passed with flying colors. Now, I'm hearing more questions. What's next? Where do you go from here? Are you done? Are you finished? Have you proven everything there is to prove? Are you going to leave wrestling? Are you going to shear sheep? Are you going to mop the floors? No! I'm staying right here, defending the UWC Championship against any and all comers. Now, Bo Sawyer was loud and clear, first to step up, but I know there's another dozen just like him, ready to take that opportunity to get that belt from around my waist and secure it on theirs. So I'll be watching my back, I'll be watching my front, left flank, right flank. The only thing you can guarantee is Harker Dirge is gonna keep doing what he does best right here at UWC, where the W is crooked. Cha, cha, cha.
All right, fans, right now we want to go ahead and take a quick shout out to our sponsor, Vintage Villains, your #1 place in Danville, Illinois for toys, video games, regular games, comic books, collectibles, and anything else that you might be craving for. You can all find it at Vintage Villains in Danville, Illinois.
We also, quick shout out to our sponsor, Bob Marley's One Drop. You wake up and live, is what it says. Proceeds going to one.
We're not sponsored by Bob Marley.
We're totally sponsored by Bob Marley. He's a good dude. He would totally appreciate this. But see, I got a Bob Marley. I'm on camera, and we're talking about sponsors. So this is what we're doing. He's sponsoring us right now.
Okay, I guess we'll go with it. Bob Marley, folks.
Now let's go to the Vintage Villains recap of the week.
And there goes Dupree.
Doing my job for me. Thanks, Harker.
He's got him.
Oh.
Drops him down. Reverse DDT into the pin attempt here. There it is. It's still United Wrestling Federation champion, Harker Dirge. Good evening, Georgetown. Thank goodness for Blake and Sauer. No! What the hell am I seeing? Springboarding off! Oh my God!
This is sure to be a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait a second! Oh!
This is ridiculous.
I do know Travis Weir's wife is out here tonight, and she's having to watch this. Tomorrow is their anniversary. The following contest is for the United Wrestling Coalition Championship. He's got him for the pin attempt here.
Now we see the new client of Bradley Dupree and the new tag partner of Bo Sawyer. It's Josh Steele. As he takes on the Dinobot, Spencer Wallace, Johnston's favorite wrestler.
Let's mark this down. This is not the first time that we have seen the real deal Josh Steele here tonight.
But it is the first time we've seen him in action.
Of course, Josh Steele, he was accompanied tonight by apparently his new lawyer and his new tag team partner in Bradley Dupree and Bo Sawyer.
Bradley Dupree earlier tonight mentioned that losing to Harker Dirge was not a bad thing. It was a setback, but it did not mean that Bo didn't get the job done. And he said he will lead him to gold. And I guess his way of doing that is with the real deal Josh Steele. I mean, these two guys, similar, but I don't know. We can see how they operate as a team.
Josh Steele currently getting flustered and frustrated in the ring right now with his opponent Spencer Wallace.
Now with that, think about this. Bradley Dupree went out on a limb to create a champion or a tag team for a tag team championship match in the future, and he chose the real deal Josh Steele. What does it do for Josh Steele and his relationship with Dupree if he loses tonight against Spencer Wallace?
Exactly. I mean, it would be hazardous. If the first time you've got to go out there and impress your new boss and you drop the ball, so to speak, or you take the ball and go home, one or the other, then...
Something involving a ball.
Yes, exactly. Josh Steele.
Speaking about dropping a ball, Josh Steele over there dropping Spencer Wallace.
Ooh, literally.
Right there.
Literally.
Just dribbling him down the court. Let's make that three-pointer.
Oh, look at this. This is a mistake right here. Not even watching him. He rolls him up from behind into a pin attempt.
See? Getting a little cocky. Little cocky. What?
Wait a minute. He did it once again. Oh, and now Josh is mad and he runs over him with that lariat. And once again, he goes back to showboating for the crowd.
Josh Steele's got a good body. He's in great shape. He has nothing to be ashamed about. But this is not a bodybuilding competition. This is a fight.
Spencer Wallace, he's out while he's sitting down, I guess you would say. And Josh Steele there. Josh Steele, he first walked into the doors of this company demanding to face against the best that we have to offer. And it's been a double-edged sword, if you will. I mean, he's won some and he's lost some.
Well, he did what he said he wanted to do. He wanted to go up against the best, and he took on the likes of Blake Reed. He took on Harker Dirge. He's taken on Jimmy Carrot. He's taking on Spencer Wallace right now. He's faced Travis Weir. He's faced pretty much everybody that there is to face. You know,
exactly.
Except me.
Well, that is true. That is very true. Wait a minute, tries to go in, he hooks on, nice clubbing blow to the back of the head. Bradley Dupree is looking on with a smile on the outside.
So, Bo looks pretty approving as well. If you look at Bo's reaction to what's going on.
Well, I'm sure they had to go back and try and still calm him down after it was Josh Steele that cost him his match earlier tonight against Phage.
What is that they say about lose the battle, win the war? I think
that's exactly what they say.
I think that's what Dupree is trying to orchestrate right now.
An attempt?
Because what Josh Steele did earlier is when he made an impact. He picked his spot. Phage may or may not have had Bo right where he wanted him. He could have got the win. We'll never know. Josh Steele's the
power.
Wow. Just hoisted up one arm.
And he held him there.
Into that slam.
And Spencer Wallace is no puppy. Okay, wait a minute. Two.
Like I said, looking at Josh's background, he does have a history of powerlifting. He does know his way around the gym.
Oh, and going back to tactics like that, just blatant cheating in the middle of the ring. You can see a little bit of argument on the outside there between Bo and Bradley.
Maybe Bo, you think Bo didn't like the fact that he went to a choke? Is that what's going on?
There's something there. I mean, I'm not sure these two completely trust each other just yet.
You're speaking of Josh and Bo, or Bo and Bradley?
I'm speaking of Josh and Bo right now, but there are seeds of Bo and Bradley as well. Oh, and just paintbrushes him on the side of the face.
Oh, he hit that rolling elbow right there in the corner.
This could be his opportunity right now. A huge upset victory, too.
I was going to say Josh looked kind of out on his feet, but he's not on his feet, is he? He's kind of on the mat.
Spencer Wallace using all those moves taught to him on Cybertron by Grimlock.
Is that real? Is that a real thing?
I believe so.
Did Michael Bay direct Spencer Wallace?
Well, he needs to be a little more explosive.
He missed it. He's got him in that full Nelson.
He's got it. That's his move. He's locked in the real deal.
Dustin, you may not know this, but he's tapping.
That's it.
Tapping. That puts so much pressure on your neck. Josh Steel with a victory.
Not even letting go.
Look, I think he was trying to prove himself to Bo, because he just looked at Bo, and I believe he said, "Look what I can do."
And you can see Bo's face right now. He's looking on approvingly. He's nodding his head as if to saying, yeah, I understand it. I get the message.
Bo Sawyer throughout his history has never really been a one to have friends and
Oh, look at this.
tag teams, but
He's clapping for his man. He's approved him.
he's never been known as being a tag team competitor, but like Taz said, as he entered a quality company, he said the mood is about to change, and I think Bo Sawyer's mood just changed on Josh Steele.
We're just going to have to stay tuned and watch where this develops. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a little bit of breaking news that pertains to our next match, which is our main event. A match that was originally a non-title matchup between one of the new members of the New Talent Initiative, Daniel Eads, and the champion Harker Dirge. Harker has requested it, and it's now a championship match.
See, Joseph, that doesn't happen very often, because it's usually the challenger going after the championship. It's saying, I demand to face the champion. And this is the opposite. Harker Dirge went to Sean Douglas. He said, I want the best man you can get from your New Talent Initiative. I want him in the ring. And he got that in Daniel Eads. But he didn't want just that. He said, I want to defend the title. I don't want to go out there and phone it in. I don't want to go out there and just be another match. If he can beat me, he deserves to be the champion. And that's the champion in my eyes.
Well, folks, let's take you to some action right now, and let's see what's going to happen.
Now it's time for our main event as the man of tomorrow, Daniel Eads, takes on the UWC Heavyweight Champion, Harker Dirge, and this is now a championship match.
Main event time here for UWC Online, and we got ourselves some championship action.
This is for all the marbles, and on top of a bag of marbles, it's going to be for the championship. I don't really think the winner's getting marbles. But look,
No.
look at this man, Daniel Eads. This is my first time being able to watch what he can do, but the man looks intimidating. He looks like a specimen. I'm not putting anything past him. He very well could walk out as the champion tonight.
Self-proclaimed man of tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he doesn't care about winning marbles, but Jenna marbles might be a different thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see? Look what I did there.
Yeah.
Champion's got him back in the corner now. Harker Dirge victorious at UWC 6 over his hated rival Bo Sawyer.
Oh no, I think Eads is taking Harker a little bit easy. He doesn't need to be doing that because one shot from Harker, he'll make him lose his marbles.
Oh, he's got him. Got him in a headlock almost as tight as the wraparound you put on a bag of marbles.
I think we've kind of jumped the shark with the marbles, so let's worry about this match.
Side headlock applied there. Of course, this was not originally supposed to be a championship match.
No, it wasn't. Harker Dirge came up to us too, which was weird. But
Yeah,
he came up to us and he asked us to put the championship on the line. He's a defending champion, he's a fighting champion, and he wants the title on the line.
And that's admirable. I mean, he wants to prove that he is the best every single time he's in that ring.
Exactly.
Pull of the hair there by Daniel Eads.
Whether you've been here for years or it's your first day on the job, Harker Dirge is a guy that he'll stand up to you, he'll fight you, and if you can beat him, he will shake your hand and he will hand over the championship. But I don't really see that happening.
Well, not with moves like that. He just pulled Harker's hair to send him down to the mat. On the crowd here.
Not a very complimentary chant from our crowd to New Talent Initiative member Daniel Eads.
Daniel Eads pounds from Metropolis, Illinois.
I've been there. It's a nice place. I got a picture with Superman. He's real big.
Me and Superman are not on good terms right now.
I'll Facebook it to you.
Side headlock applied by the champion now, Harker Dirge. Referee Mike Underwood checking to make sure it's not a chokehold. So far, it's not been as explosive as the beginning as I thought it would be.
No. They're feeling each other out. Like,
top wrist. Oh, and Harker just does the exact same thing to Daniel that Daniel did to him.
well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. And if you take a gander in the ring right now, you got a perfect head of hair from Daniel Eads, roughed up a bit by Harker Dirge.
Oh, and Harker, he had a smile on his face, you could tell.
He's the only man that when he smiles, I get scared. Because you know he's thinking something. There's something going on in that mind.
He smiles, you get scared. When I just look at him, I get scared.
I try to keep things nice with us. We try to stay on the same page.
You don't charge a man with spikes. I mean, seriously. Oh, it looks like we got a little bit of a test of something here. Both men running in with shoulder blocks.
I think Eads is trying to say that he's stronger than Harker Dirge, and Harker Dirge said, no, you're not. I am stronger. So
he's basically saying, let's do this. Ooh! Neither man going down.
this is as apropos a situation of the two bulls butting heads. They're like kind of butting shoulders, trying to knock each other off balance.
Harker's calling for it again. He wants him to do it again. Oh, he suckered him in. It's strategies like that is why Harker Dirge is champion. Nice back elbow sends Daniel Eads down.
Fun fact, I was just told about this a little while ago. Today is Daniel Eads' birthday.
Oh, is it really?
It is his birthday. What better birthday present could it be than on his debut at the United Wrestling Coalition, he walks home with the Mainstay Championship, the belt.
Well, in order to do that, he's got to change the tables here. As far as offense goes, Harker going for a pin attempt. Harker Dirge is just lighting him up here. You gotta wonder what's next for Harker Dirge. I mean, he's gotten past Bo Sawyer, so what's he gonna do next, basically?
It looks like this is what he's going to do next. He's challenging anybody and everybody. He did this last month. He said anybody and everybody that wants to come out here and try to take this title, do it. And that's when Bo Sawyer stepped up and he put the man out of action.
Scissors lock wrapped around the head and neck area on Daniel Eads. And gets out of it. Very nice, quick escape out of that move.
That is a solid wrestling hold.
Side headlock applied now. Harker trying to fight out of it. Tosses him into the ropes now. Up and over.
Sleeper hold!
Oh, he's got that sleeper! Sleeper's applied! Cutting off the blood flow to the brain.
He's got that carotid artery right there in the forearm, where the forearm meets the bicep. Right, Daniel Eads' head is in between of that.
Referee Mike Underwood checking to make sure he's not choking the man. Oh, and Daniel! Very nice move on the part of Daniel Eads trying to get out of this one.
He had a handful of hair while he's doing it, though.
Oh, 3 times head first in that top turnbuckle. High knee.
And I can't fault Eads for using the hair there. I can't fault him for using the hair because Harker did it earlier, but still.
Daniel, I think he's found his second wind here, and he's coming back on the attack.
He got out of that sleeper hold just in time, too. It does not take but 10 or 15 seconds, and
look at this.
You will go to sleep.
Look at this. He goes to moves like that. Moves like that do not win championships.
Well, they would if he breaks on 4. If you think about it. They can assist.
Harker in the corner now. Snap takes him down. Daniel Eads Daniel Eads going for something very impressive in his debut night here. Off the ropes. Oh!
You heard a smattering of applause. People were cheering. They thought he was going to do a flip. They thought he was going to do something cool. And he said, no, I don't need that. I'm a wrestler.
And he locks in almost a side headlock or a sleeper hold of his own.
Well, playing devil's advocate, I like this Daniel Eads. I like this guy.
Oh, he's added pressure to that sleeper hold that he's got applied. Harker able to keep his arm up, and he's trying to fight back now. Shot to the midsection. Harker off the rope. Oh, huge, forceful jumping drop kick that sends him down.
That's a big boy to be doing a drop kick. And it is right there, baby.
And showboating to the crowd. Pin attempt. Could have a new.
Now I'll point something out. Daniel Eads right there, showboated to the crowd and immediately went for the cover. Unlike in our last match, Josh Steele showboated for far too long.
Oh, wait a second. Ooh!
Which caused Spencer Wallace to get an advantage. Daniel Eads is a smart wrestler.
There was a rake in the eyes by Harker Dirge, but Daniel Eads coming back on the attack. Crowd here at the Battlezone firmly behind Harker, and now here comes. Repeated forearm shots to the side of the face, Irish whip into the ropes. Daniel counters out of it with that boot. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Choke slam?
Going for some choke slam. Oh! The STO to himself. Oh, look at that jumping elbow. Pin attempt.
He got some height with that. This boy's got hops.
On more than one occasion in this match, we have come close to seeing the title change hands.
When this match was announced, I don't think anybody, not in the crowd, not at the concession table, not in the locker room, thought Daniel Eads could take it to Harker Dirge like he's doing.
Double leg take down into a whip into that top turnbuckle.
But once I say that, Harker with yet another wind, second, third, fourth wind. And now he's coming back. He's coming back.
Shots to the head there. Harker Dirge coming back one more time here, and Daniel sent to the ground.
That one got him right on the button. Took him to the ground.
Harker showcasing the skills that made him champion originally.
A little bit of rope-a-dope.
Oh, going for something here. Boxing tactics trying to be utilized. Irish whip off the ropes. And body drop.
Good job.
Hits off the ropes. Jumping knee.
Right to that heart.
Pin attempt. Two. Harker a little bit beside himself that he wasn't able to achieve victory.
I've seen Harker Dirge win matches with that knee drop. What it does is that impact, that sudden impact on your heart, makes the heart palpitate enough to where it literally skips a beat, and you don't know where you're at. It's little stuff like that that Harker uses to his full advantage.
Irish reverses the Irish whip, goes for a boot, and Daniel Eads catches him. You know, Jason, there's something I've been wanting to ask you. I remember a long time ago, you told me that your body hitting the ring is actually equal to that of a car wreck. Is that right?
It's a 20-mile-an-hour car crash. They've done studies on it, and that's what they say happens.
Wait a second. Harker here. He's got him locked in his move. Oh, reverse DDT. This could be it. There it is.
That's it. Harker Dirge. It was more of a fight than what I think he was expecting, or at least we were expecting. Harker Dirge still UWC champion. Harker